This is another presentation by My Weight World.
Working out your biceps. You've already learned about the functions of the biceps muscles. The goal of this presentation is to introduce you to the best ways to train and exercise them. These exercises will incorporate cables, dumbbells, barbells, your own body weight. We'll look at variations on these exercises as well as specific exercises to avoid. Lastly, we'll go through a sample bicep routine. Bicep physiology, training, specific exercises, cable, dumbbells, barbells, body weight, exercise variations, and sample routine. The biceps brachii is a large muscle on the front of your arm. Its main job is to enable you to rotate your forearm and to flex the elbow. Although the biceps work across 3 joints, you can somewhat isolate their movements. Biceps can be strengthened using weight and resistance training. Weight training movements include dumbbell curls, hammer curls, Scott curls, barbell curls, reverse curls, and easy bar curls. Resistance training movements include cable curls, reverse curls, and hammer curls. Cable exercises. Cable curls. Stand facing a low pulley machine and grab a short bar attachment to the low cable with an underhand grip using both hands. Make sure to keep your whole body steady as you do this exercise. Using a controlled movement, simply curl the bar up so as to try to touch it to your shoulders. Keep your elbows locked firmly in place at your sides throughout the movement. Once you have reached the full range, slowly return the start position and repeat. This exercise is very similar to the one on the previous slide for bicep curls. Start by holding the bar or handle with a close overhand grip. Pull the cable up toward your shoulders, keeping a steady motion. Keep your elbows locked firmly in place at your sides throughout the movement. Once you have reached the full range, slowly return the start position and repeat. Cable exercises. Bicep hammer curls. Begin by putting a rope attachment on a low pulley machine. Grab the rope with both palms facing in toward your body. Stand straight up. Keep your elbows locked at your sides. Curl your arms up and try to have your hands touch your shoulders. Keep your wrists locked and your palms should remain facing inward. Slowly return to the starting position and repeat. Bicep curls. Stand with your feet flat on the floor and your back upright and straight. Grab a dumbbell in each hand. Let them hang at your sides. Make sure both your palms facing inward. Simultaneously curl the dumbbells up while twisting your wrist outward on the way up. This twisting is what we have been referring to as supinating. Squeeze your biceps at the top for a 1 count. Slowly return to the start position and repeat. Biceps hammer curls. This is virtually the same exercise as the dumbbell bicep curls, except that you keep your wrists in a locked position throughout the movement with no supination or rotating. You can perform this exercise by either standing or sitting on a bench, whichever you prefer. Grab a dumbbell in each hand and let arms hang at your sides. Slowly curl the dumbbells simultaneously, trying to touch them to your shoulders. While you are performing the movement, make sure to keep your wrists locked. Be sure to squeeze your biceps for a 1 count at the top of the movement. Slowly lower the dumbbells to the start position and repeat. Biceps Scott curls. Grasp a dumbbell and lean your chest against the flat, vertical side of the preacher bench, keeping your back tight and knees slightly bent. Make sure your armpit fits securely against the top of the pad. With your triceps pressed against the bench, place your non-working hand on top of the bench for balance. Hold the dumbbell straight down toward the floor with a supinated palm-up grip. Your thumb wrapped around the handle. Keep your head in neutral position, eyes focused on a point on the floor in front of you. Curl the dumbbell up in a smooth arc, making sure not to exert your core body to get through the rep. When you reach the top of the movement, squeeze your biceps hard for a 2 count before slowly lowering the weight back to the starting position, and then repeat. Tips. Whether seated or standing, adjust the bench so the back of your arm is flush against the pad at all times. Don't allow your elbow to move forward in an effort to raise the dumbbell higher in the top position. This reduces the movement's effectiveness. Resist the urge to lean backward or shrug your shoulders to help curl the weight. Doing either removes tension from your biceps. If you feel the need to cheat, you're probably going too heavy and should reduce the weight on your next set. For added variety, hold a dumbbell in each hand and complete a rep with one arm while keeping the opposite arm flexed in the top position. Then switch and repeat with the opposite arm. Come to a complete stop at the bottom of the move before starting the next rep. Don't swing the weight up. Biceps curls. Use a shoulder width grip to grasp a barbell with an underhand grip. Stand straight up with your feet shoulder width apart. Curl the bar up toward your chest in an arc. Keep your elbows locked in the same place, close to your sides. Bring the weight up as high as you can. Squeeze the biceps at the peak of the movement for a 1 count. Lower the weight slowly to the start position and then repeat. Bicep reverse curls. Grab a relatively light barbell with an overhand grip. Keep your elbows tucked at your sides. Make sure to push them back behind you. Curl the barbell up, keeping it in contact with your torso so as to drag it up and over your torso. Slowly return to the start position and then repeat. Biceps easy bar curls. This exercise is just like a normal barbell curl, but with an easy curl bar. Position your hands so they are on a curve that allows your palms to face inward toward one another. Perform this exercise in a slow and controlled fashion, flexing both biceps at the peak of the movement for a 1 count. Return to the start position and then repeat. Body weight exercises. Chin-ups. Start by grabbing the chin-up bar with a reverse grip and your hands just beyond your shoulder width apart. Pull yourself up to try to touch either your chin or upper chest to the bar. Return slowly to the starting position and repeat until failure. Additional exercises. The following list includes exercises that stimulate the biceps as a secondary muscle, which will give you added strength and benefits. Pull-ups, rows, cable flies, any variety of pulling movements, shoulder flexion. These work the long head of the biceps. Exercise variations. You might want to think about adding other components to these exercises to make them more challenging. Things like a Swiss ball, balance board, Bosu ball, or stretch bands. Another possibility would be to combine a few of them together. Changing up your routine will help you grow your biceps muscles because it increases the muscle stimulus, which allows you to develop more motor control and better fiber recruitment. You now have a good foundation for working your bicep muscles and are ready to begin a regular workout program to train them. Working these muscles will give you strength for all of the pulling movements your arms do. The exercises you have just learned will work your biceps effectively so that you can develop healthy upper arms. Cable exercises, bicep curls, biceps reverse curls, bicep hammer curls, dumbbell exercises, bicep curls, bicep hammer curls, bicep squat curls, barbell exercises, bicep curls, bicep reverse curls, bicep easy curls, body weight exercises, chin-ups. In addition to these specific exercises, I've given you a few others and explained some of the variations you can use to make these exercises more challenging.
This has been another presentation by My Weight World.